today, unless something really great pops up, then I'll have to switch streams for that. Alright, pretty much see what's going on in here.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Adam Eaton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That is third. The shortstop.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half. Dylan Bundy will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away.
Batting center, the shortstop, Hunter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Kyle Schwarber swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Score. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Renato Nunez.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Striding in, JT Realmuto, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
1-1 the count now. The pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman, Matt.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Real Muto rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Batting it, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Gurriel, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they
blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And he can only battle for so long.
NASCAR analysis.